Hello. Good to see you.
All right there, lady and gentlemen. I hope you're all doing well, and welcome back to Code Vein and the Road to 100. And today, the Angel of Death is going to carry us through the Crypt Spire. Now, her gun also matches her outfit here, so it's even better. So this is my favorite setup and build to go through the through the Crypt Spire.
Check my equipment too.
No, you get the same equipment, Louis. I get to change. And the Blood Coat Achilles is uniquely suited for a lot of fun through here, as we are going to be using our Veil again, and in the event that we need to hit somebody, we have the Rubelite Piercer as a one single attack. And every time we change directions, we can continue this striking pattern, because if we go into the second strike of the pattern of the attack setup here, then we go into slashes, and I'm only interested in piercing attacks, so I have that. And then we have the Veil. Obviously this is a Stinger Veil, so we have this one, and we can put it through your skull if we need to. And on backstabs, you will see just how effective this setup is. And we won't use any buffs here. This will be straight up out the gate. Now you'll wonder why we're picking Louis, and it's because he gives us his stack of overdrive. And if we get a backstab here, it's a one-shot kill, almost. And if we use a couple of more buffs and such, it just basically all ends very, very quickly. And the reason we're going for ice is because of the Black Hunters, as they are extremely bad, to say the least. They are very, very, very powerful, and if we get the chance to damage them early and quickly and easily, then we will absolutely be able to put them down. And backstabbing through here is just so much fun, and we can go for a quick drain there, but apparently we didn't need to. So now as we come up to these fellas up here, we can go for drain attacks, and we will go for drains and charge, and we will go invisible. Okay, and this guy will put a drain through his face first, and we'll get a second attack off before he knows what to do. And we'll go for concentration, as that'll help us in the next room. Come on, there we go. 1 and 2. There we go. So not bad to put 30,000 damage out on that fella before he can absolutely do anything. And you'll notice that offensive order and adrenaline are both overdrive, sorry, not adrenaline, are both active for this run for very short periods of time here and there. And we didn't have time crunch going at the moment, but that's okay. We'll take care of that when we need to. And you'll notice that we have Merciless Reaper for just those fellas back there. Now if we get lucky and we don't actually get a strike on our weapon here, and we go for a backstab, we can then keep Merciless Reaper active and going for these next folks here. And so hopefully it keeps going here. So that's pretty good. There we go. Good job, Louis. Alright. We'll go for time crunch now. And hopefully we get a sneak up on this fella, and we can go ahead and put him down before he gets too out of hand here. Okay, very good. So the entire setup here is dependent on basically just don't get hit. That is the premise, that is the understanding, that is the scope and the goal. And so the get good and don't get hit applies the entire way through here. And you understand why, because this place is just absolutely horrendous. Okay, let's see if we can hit the monkey. There we go. Now we're out of attacks here. Oh, we got hit, so That's really, really bad. Okay. Nope. Don't want any part of that. Let's go ahead and heal. And, whoop. We got hit again. Okay, good job, Louis. Let's go ahead and put the monkey down. There we go. Okay. Very good. Now we still have Merciless Reaper active, so that'll help in the next invasion, but Merciless Reaper has kind of run its course for the moment, as there's no more sneaking, as we have the invasion to do, and we have to kind of do the invasion by backstabs, and since that's where basically all of our damage is coming from, is from backstabs, it makes for a very, 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 very hectic way to play. But through the rest of the Spire here, it is just so much fun to just continually sneak around in the shadows, kind of, and kill your enemy kind of unsuspectingly and unawares. Very, very fun, very, very exciting. Okay, so now as we get going here, we will go for overdrive, offensive order and charge, time crunch, and a charge booster as well. Alright, and then let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Okay, and let's head on over here. Now we won't really worry too much about Merciless Reaper, but if we can, we definitely want to make sure that, whoops, there's a guy here, I didn't see him. Okay, and let's see what he's going to do. Okay, and we can go ahead and kill him and heal. Okay, these guys will run up, we'll kill both of them. We'll dodge back. Okay. There, we got a parry, so that'll take some of the pain out here for these guys. Let's go for a drain and kill that guy. Maybe all three, almost all three, not quite. Oops. This guy's gonna run up on us. Nope. And we're just outside of the range there. Oops. Okay, so this guy. Let's go for another. Oh, Louis got him. So, okay, good job. And let's go for a backstab on this fellow while he's spawning in here. Now we're running low on damage because of losing out on a couple things here. Oops, and now we're dead. So we're losing out on a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and heal up. And here comes this fella. So now we're in a. So now we can't heal Louis if he goes for any kind of kill. This guy's gonna shoot at us. Good. Okay. Oh boy. Thanks, Louis. Oh, and I'm dead again because yep, couldn't do anything. But you can see how it definitely changes your attack pattern altogether. Now, getting back to these points through the Crypt Spire here is extremely painful. Thanks, Louis. But the nice thing about it is that you can kind of just sneak your way back in. And because of the sneaky ability here, you don't really run into any real issues getting back to the invasion and then beyond the invasion. So go ahead and poke that guy. Just to, you know, for good measure, just to get back to our haze, hopefully, quickly here. And you can see what a time dump this area is if you actually go ahead and die. But if you don't die, you can get through here pretty quickly. Now, also, if you are so lucky and fortunate to not die through here, you can simply just run through the entire Crypt Spire. That is also a very, very fun way to go about getting through here. But we're not going to do that because this way I think is a lot more fun. Playing the sneaky backstab charge drain in your face kind of high intensity action because it kind of changes what and how Codename is as a game fundamentally. Because the game is very, you know, it can be slow and methodical. It can absolutely be not that. Okay, oh, couldn't get a second backstab there. That's okay. So on these guys, if you can load up on the I-Core here a little bit, it's ideal, but you know, not absolutely necessary. Oh, good. We got a second one. Even better. So 15,000. Now these guys are weak to Pierce Lightning, but we are doing Pierce Ice, so they have a little bit of resistance, but even in spite of the... Oops, I didn't need to do the lever there. But even in spite of their heavy resistance to ice, and our damage is just so overwhelming that, you know, it's too much for them regardless. Okay, so as we come up here, again, invisible and concentration, so we don't use our a whole lot of stamina here. And hopefully we get over to this guy quick. There we go. Now he may jump off the edge sometimes, so watch for that, as it can make your life a lot easier when he does that. Okay, this guy, he's presenting himself, so very nice of him. Okay, what's he doing? There we go. We'll get a second backstab here, load up before the next room. Very good. Okay, so now as Nightfog Veil comes off of cooldown, we will definitely go for that, so we can backstab this guy into oblivion and then head on out of here. Now you don't have to stop here in this room. Once this room is open, you can simply run past and ignore the monkeys and the big guy all together. Okay, so now, but if you aggro the monkeys, they will chase you to the ends of the earth. They do not have a give up button. They do not have a start over. They do not have an ignore. They don't have any kind of forget about you image. So it's in your best interest to either ignore them altogether or run away altogether and you know, go invisible and everything. Okay, and let's go. Okay, so we'll go for backstab on this fella. Now we have Merciless Reaper active and going, so we will go for a charge here. Oh, I was going to say maybe we get both of them in one shot there, but that wasn't the case. Oh, okay. And that is also one of the other problems, is spacing. Okay, so now as these guys come down the hallway here, we can get both of them. Very good. And here comes Big Boy. And let's go ahead. Oh, he's going to stop there. Okay. There we go. And what's he going to do? Okay. And is he going to run over? Oh, we can't hit each other. Okay, good job, Louis. Oh, perfect opportunity here for a threesome. Oh, nope. Okay, let's back up. Louis, I don't know why I got hit there. I was out of range, but okay. And we'll go for a backstab on this guy. So that is kind of the high risk, high reward of the build here, is that you definitely have to be on your toes at all times. Here come the big boys down the hallway. So we'll go for concentration and our charge. And they both can't fit through the doorway because they're too fat. That's very nice. A regen inducer. Oh boy. Okay. And are we close enough? Yep. Okay. Now offensive order, it absolutely ruins your defense, so you gotta watch for that. Oh boy. And you can see there that we definitely get killed in one shot, basically, from any of these guys. Now here comes the hunter, the black hunter, so we need to watch for him as he's coming down the hallway here, hot and heavy. He is extremely dangerous, and he can end us in one attack. There we go. Okay. There we go. Let's go for a launch. And that should kill. So we are both one-shots against each other. And as you can see there, we used quite a bit of healing just for this one invasion. And that is kind of the problem here. I had a feeling we were going to pick up another regen inducer there, so I used 2, so we save our regenerations for the rest, and we pick up the other regen inducer here, so we're right back up to 3. So very good. Okay, so as you can see, pretty rough invasion for this build. Oh, gotta switch my feet here. Good, not such a good build for that invasion, but for the rest of the Spire, it is oh so fun. But it still works out pretty well in the end there. And Achilles, it has a very low, very low I-core stock, so it's kind of an issue. But it's nothing nothing we can't overcome by just continually backstabbing over and over, because that is where your your money comes from, is just doing backstabs over and over. Okay, we'll just kill that guy. And so you're never really out of Ichor. It's just when do the timings line up when your next drain attack happens. Hey Louis, I wanted more Ichor there. And that also is a problem, is that if your AI partner gets the kill instead of you getting another backstab, that's potentially the difference between another gift being active or not. So you kind of have to think about that as you go through there. Now, this episode will be kind of a weird one, as we have 3 builds, 3 areas, 3 things to do. So we have one adventuring here through this area. The second one is for the Bladebearer and Cannoneer, and then the third one is for Mido. So as you can see there, one-shotting these folks in the back is just so excellent, as we are built uniquely and specifically for their weakness, with all the blood veil, or with all the gifts that are unique and special to drains and backstabs. So it's a very nice build, it's a very exciting build, and it makes you play in a very, very different way than attacking the enemy. You constantly have to be looking for those really, really finicky backstab areas, while at the same time, playing to the enemy's strength, because if you get hit, you die, and if they get hit, they die. So it's kind of a us or them kind of a mentality. And it's a really exciting way to go about thinking how to engage your enemies, since you have to get that backstab just right and perfect almost every time. Now these guys here, you always want to go for the side guys first before the middle guy. And since we can basically one-shot these guys now, so that guy's dead at 20,000 basically, we'll head on over here. Whoops. There's the backstab. Okay. Good. And then the middle guy doesn't activate until we get close, and then we backstab him, and he's dead. So all 3 of these guys go down very quickly, very easily. But if you charge straight in, there is a trigger in the room, and the side guys will stand up, and they will attack you along with the middle guy. But if you go around the side, as you see here, around the side, pick off the 2 side guys and then go for the middle guy, every time you can take out that room very, very quickly and very, very easily with basically no issues, no problems. So if you're looking for kind of a rationale and a reason how to go through there, then that's how you would want to approach that room for sure. Okay, so now these guys are strong to ice, but because the damage ceiling is so high on our blood veil right now, these guys just kind of melt in front of us. Not a problem, not a big deal at all. And we could even go for the charge drain to attack these guys, but it's just safer to go for a backstab. So if you like the charge drains, this is built for that as well. And we can go for charges up on this fella up on top. Okay. And we'll go for this and this. Good. And we'll go for a charge booster as well. Okay. And we'll go for a drain activator. Come on. There we go. Okay. And let's go for a drain. 1 and 2. There we go. 20,000. That's his HP limit. And so it's again, active edges there. So it's good that we can do drains as well as backstabs, and equally use massive amounts of damage on the enemy regardless. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our damage going, because we can go for invisibility from our items here, which is very, very good. And we'll go for a drain activator. Get some more Ichor back since we're down at 0 here. Okay, there's the backstab. Good. Now you heard his sword swing, so you know he was just about to kill us. So that's very good that he didn't. Okay. Now he's Louis, get out of the way. Now you can see that he was staggered there a little bit because of the Rubelite Piercer. being staggered in its attack pattern, and every time we hit him with a pierce attack, he doesn't he's not able to move because he's going to be staggered. Okay, so now we go back here and hopefully take out that monkey and take out, oh, yep. The drains are just a little bit too high sometimes, but at least these guys didn't see us, and they didn't mess us up immediately before the end of the spire here. So you can use this build basically anywhere, but here in the spire it's just the most fun and the nicest place to go about doing this setup. Now let's see if our lottery ticket comes through here. There we go, and no lost sword. Okay, unfortunate. The lost two-handed sword there is extremely rare, and the lost Zweihander, and it's always fun to see if you can get that lottery ticket to drop there or not. There's a couple guys in the game that do drop it. He is one of them, and there's a couple others here and there. Two of them are here in the Crypt Spire. That was one of them there. The other guy's up at the missile route area, and it's a lot of fun to see just in fact if that will or will not drop for you. Okay, so now as we get into the Bladebearer Cannoneer fight, we have to switch partners. So thank you, Louis, for your patronage. And oh, we got a teapot from Mia, and now we have to switch to Eva. And since I'm in the Angel of Death outfit, bringing death to everyone, we'll put Eva in the black outfit as well as the lady in black. Okay, so now we switch to our volley code, and we have to set up here for the Rublight Piercer fire and the pipe ice. So these two. Sorry, not the ice. The gifted ice pipe. So this is the setup here that we will go for the Bladebearer and Cannoneer. I think you know why. I think it's pretty obvious, but this is the most fun that I have. Let's see. Oh, and I need to switch here to this guy, and yes, and okay. And mobility enhancer, and a probably go for more stamina. I think that'll be better. Okay, so this is our setup here. So the first person we go for is the Bladebearer, as she is really annoying to go for, and so if we go for her first, she will absolutely be ended quickly and easily, so we won't have to worry about the Cannoneer until the end. So let's go ahead and get ourselves going here.
Thanks.
So again, we're using the Rublight Piercer for not what you would think we're doing it for here. And you see we have just enough Ichor to do everything for the first phase here. And we are at these items here, and if we go down to half health, we will get the bonus here. Good. And switch that back to Flame Barrage. Where we go? There we go. Okay. There we go. And this is my personal favorite way of going about fighting these two, as they are cheap. I enjoy being equally cheap back, and it's a lot of fun to be able to kind of give them a taste of their own medicine. Now, Elemental Wall is over, so we have to watch ourselves now. Okay, there we go. Oh. Okay. And you'll see that when we get focused, we will get more resistance. Okay, and it's a lot of fun to continuously run a flame barrage. We got to keep an eye on our items here. Whoops. Okay, and we want to get hit by the Cannoneer because he allows us to get focused much faster. Okay, and watch out for his physical attacks. Okay, Come here. Okay. And now we're gotta get out of the flames because our gifts are ending here. Okay, and we need this, and we need this. Okay, and we need this. Okay, and we need some ichor here. Okay, Eva's getting slapped around pretty good, but this is the only way that she can survive. Whoops. Oh. Okay, and we need to get a bunch more ichor here. So let's go for flames so we can get focused. There we go. Okay. He's going to try and hit us. Oh, and now we're out of ichor here. So we need to somehow get some ichor here. There we go. Oh, we're dead. Thanks, Eva. Got to get elemental wall going. There we go. Oh, and we're dead again. Okay, unfortunate. So we ran out of ichor there. Not enough attacks and not enough damage. But that's okay. As these two are, you know, it's still a lot of fun either way, no matter how you go about it.
Don't make me worry like that, okay?
And no problem, Eva. I will try and go a little faster this time on the Bladebearer. But you can see, I mean, they are extremely annoying, to say the least.
Remember,
And
deep breaths.
it's a nice way to kind of get some revenge on them. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Just watch.
And we'll go back to Flame Barrage. Now, if you are wondering, she's weak to Pierce Fire, and he is weak to Crush Ice. So that is why I picked the things I did, because they are the most fun way to go about setting up their weaknesses. Whoops. Okay, and you can see there the third attack of the Rubelite Piercer is a dodge backwards. But I like to keep the attacks going to make sure that we do the piercing attacks. Okay, whoops, elemental wall ended. That's unfortunate. Sorry, Eva. Okay. Oh, he went down for whatever reason, because he's whatever. Okay, we're focused, that's good. We need to be focused. So the Rubelite Piercer also, it does fire and blood damage right now. So it's even better against her. So that's very good. Okay, let's go ahead and get focused here. There we go. Stop jumping. Okay. Okay, and they'll explode. Now elemental wall is over, so we need to back up here. Okay, and give ourselves some time to get it going. There we go, and we'll get gift extension going. Okay, and our items are over there, so that's okay. We will just go for more attacks here. Now, if you're wondering how to get rid of her damage shield, it's simply by hitting her once. Okay, so she's gone. That's very good. Okay, so now we switch to pipe and go for elemental wall. Okay, and go for flame. Where's flame? There we go. And let's go get focused. Okay, go for bridge to glory. Okay. And you can see here that the damage we can put out on him is very good. Okay, so let's go ahead and run over here. Let's go ahead and heal one, just one, so we're still below half health. Okay. Alright. Alright. Now, being focused, obviously that gives us more damage. So we'll go ahead and get our stamina back. Let's go ahead and go for a, of course, elemental wall had to end. There we go. Yep. Okay. And let's go ahead and get focused. And we didn't get to go for Eva here to make this even more damage, but that's okay. It's still a good amount of damage. Okay, and let's see what our damage is here on the pipe. 2407, so pretty good. And it would be even crazier here if we had Eva going, but we don't. So let's get Elemental Wall going again. Now this is you know, one of the few fights where you can actually get focused on purpose and actually go for focus gifts to make sure that you have really high damage values. Okay, so now that we did these two, and everything on these two is basically a one-shot at this level of difficulty, just because you know, being at the top, at the max, it's just unbelievably overwhelming, the amount of damage that they can put out on you, and it doesn't make it any more fun. So yeah, that's why I choose to do it that way. Okay, so now we need a mobility enhancer, and we need gift accelerator, and I guess we can go for more stamina. Sure. It doesn't really matter what that third one is. So this is the one-shot build for Mido. Now what I don't know is if I use Louis, can I do a one-shot as well? And I guess the answer to that question will be here and now. And as I've done Jack a lot, because I know that that works, and I was so excited the one day when I actually found the combination here that does put him down. So we'll see here if Louis can hold his own and perform just as much as Jack.
For now, rest in peace.
So I do,
Mido is up ahead.
yeah. So I do enjoy the fight with the Bladebearer and the Cannoneer. I just think they're a little bit cheap, and how they go about doing their setups as compared to what our player is even capable of. So kind of unfair in against me. So I prefer to make it fair in my favor. Okay, come on, there we go. And I guess we'll go for Louis now. Okay, and one more, and there we go. And we'll go for a final journey. There we go. And one more. There we go. And we'll go for this. And where is... there we go. And let's go. Now I have to use a mobility enhancer anyways, because the quick dash from Louis is not giving me quick mobility for that higher damage potential. But it is indeed just a quick dash. It does not offer you a mobility change on the card. So you need to make sure that when you're using Louis for whatever reason... Oops. And Louis did not use his overdrive. So this is a reset. And everything here with Mido, everything is a one-shot. His laser beam, his sword attack, everything about him, everything's a one-shot. So if I can have a one-shot, then it's fair is fair. Alright, so as we head on back, you'll see that we're a slow roll, but as soon as we pair up with Louis, we get the quick dash. But with the mobility enhancer and final journey, we get quick mobility on the card. Actually, this will change to quick, and we will be able to have that 20% increase from swift destruction. So the formula here is pretty complicated, but it actually works, and it actually goes together so well. But I don't know what it does here with Louis, so this will be a good test here to see what we can actually get out of a Louis one-shot, if possible. Which that would be fantastic if that was the case, but I don't know if it will be. Okay, let's go ahead and heal one. There we go. And we'll do this and heal one more, and then we'll go for Louis. So I always try and think of an order here that would work the best, just to make sure that we know exactly what we're doing, in order to make sure that we can actually, I think that only 6, yeah, so that we can actually only, you know, do what we need to. Okay, so Louis didn't use overdrive again. There it is. There we go. and wait for the damage reduction. Okay, so Louis is not a one-shot. So Louis is a two-shot. Okay, so good to know. So the only way you can get a one-shot is with Jack. And Louis does just a bit less damage, like probably like 6,000 to 10,000 less damage. So and that is literally the difference between a one-shot here on Mido and a two-shot, is using Jack or using Louis, because I think Louis gets you to 187.5% of damage, and Jack gets you to 200%. So that extra 12.5% is indeed what we needed there. I think we only needed about 5% more, but if we had Jack, it would have pushed us over the edge just a little bit more. And I've gone through all the combinations here for Queenslayer to make sure that this is the amount of damage that you need, but Louis just doesn't cut it, and Jack does. So anyways, that's been the Spire, and I hope you all enjoyed that. I hope you all saw kind of my fun ways to go through the Crypt Spire here with the 3 different blood codes. Again, it was Achilles, Volley, and the various weapons associated with them, and Queenslayer. So if you run this, you can basically steamroll your way through here to make sure that your runs, if you're doing runs, they don't delay. So anyways, I thank you all for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. So I guess a schedule update here. I'll be streaming Friday nights, and then I'll be recording throughout the different days. So if you're looking for a stream, Friday nights, come on and hang out, and I'll be on. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you later.